So, couple people have been asking me what do I think about the Burna Boy's new album. So here's what I think. I'm a big fan of Burna Boy. The new album I think is great. The new album name is Twice as Tall. I think this is his first real album that's gone to the mainstream of American music. So a lot of Americans are listening to it. A lot of Afrobeat American fans are developing, are coming up. People are getting to Afrobeat big time. So I think it's only nice, it's only wise for me to give you guys a true review as an Afrobeat fan, as an African in diaspora that loves the music and listen to a lot of Afrobeat music on a daily basis. So the new album, Burna Boy album, Twice as Tall. It's really, really nice with a question mark. If you don't know about the album is executive produced by P. Diddy, Puff Daddy. I love the album. It's really, really nice. There's some songs on there that I think is a little bit overproduced. So let me go track by track real quick. I won't touch on every track, but I will touch on some track. The first track on the album is Level Up, Group Productions. The lyrics is good. But I think they should just let it flow some more. It's a little bit overproduced in the sense that it didn't really flow. So, I'm not a big fan of that particular track. Not bad, but not a big fan. It doesn't show me the true Burna Boy album. Alarm Clock is another one. Great. The PDD's voice was there, but I wish it was longer, just a little bit too short. I wish, they just let the album, the track just flow. It's way too big. Nice track. Now that in the album when I was listening to it from the beginning to the end. Before I review an album, I always try to listen to it at least 5 times. To my car, the other car, use the Apple AirPods to listen to it, and the Bose so that I can really, really get into it. So at least before I listen to album 5 times before I can give my opinion about it. And I've been giving my opinion to a lot of my friends about album for a long time. This is the first time I'm really doing it on YouTube, and let everybody knows, what to listen to, what not to listen to coming from Africa. So now that Afrobeat life is really, really getting big, I think it's about time for people to really know what's quality and what's not. Again, this is my opinion. I'm not knocking anybody, this is my opinion and that's what it is. So back to the album, Bebo, really, really great track, definitely. The lyrics is okay. I didn't really get a really, really strong story out of it, which is Burna Boy is known for, living little stories in this track, but also make it fun. But Bebo is definitely, it's okay out. It's an okay track, you really, really get into who Burna Boy is when you listen to the 5th track, which is The Wonderful. That was a single from this album. Great. That's Burna Boy. That's Burna Boy right there. That's who you need to know. So if you're an American and you get into Burna Boy music and you want to know what is Burna Boy about, wonderful. Great track. That's him. Is a musician. So I'm going to tell you guys a little thing about Burna Boy. Burna Boy is your true musician. It's not your John Legend. It's not your safe artist. It's more like your DMX or your Tupac. He's never afraid to get into politics, to get into, something that is controversial. That's not Burna Boy. If you know him, he's out there, So, when I say out there, I don't mean in a bad way. I mean in a good way. Wonderful, my best song on the track by far. Great track. It's just fun. That's good old, classic Burna Boy that I know. That's Burna Boy right there. If you're talking about Burna Boy's track, that's definitely Burna Boy right there. The next track also, I love it. That's my second favorite. If I have to pick favorite track on there, Onyeka, I think that should be his next single out of that album. So, Burna Boy, if you listen, that's a good one to pick. Very strong lyrics, strong beat, classic Burna Boy. I can go on and on and on and on about what I think about the track. At the end, I love the way they let it flow, they let him just play. You know, he's got a lot little playful ending to it. You know, yab on my baby. You know, yab on my paper. It's just it flows with it. You know, it makes you want to dance. That's the Burna Boy that you want to do. My most disappointing track, though, I have to say, I was looking forward to this when I heard that there was going to be a collaboration between Naughty by Nature and Burna Boy. I was really, really looking forward to this because I'm a big fan of Burna Boy, like I said. I'm also a fan of, you know, yeah, I might be dating myself, Naughty by Nature. So you have two upbeat artists, fun-loving artists, collaboration. I was expecting a whole lot more. Maybe I was expecting too much. Who knows? But Naughty by Nature didn't really live up to my expectation. That's just the honest truth. I don't think it lived up to my expectation. I wasn't impressed with the track. The beat didn't really go with the track. Too high tempo artists, and the track was just somehow, you know. I don't know. It's just not a fun track for me. I was expecting a fun song that you can dance to. I don't think anybody will ever play that track at a party. I don't see it. It's just not fun. It's just not a fun track. But Karma, fun track. You know, good story behind it. That's what I'm expecting for Burna Boy. But Naughty by Nature, it wasn't fun. You know, it wasn't fun. You know, I was expecting a little bit more. Another track on there that is actually pretty good was No Feed Fest. Like I said earlier, Burna Boy never shied away from controversy, but that's, you know, and a good story. He tells a good story. So if you're an American and you want an Afrobeat artist that tells a good story, Burna Boy is definitely an artist you want to listen to. 23, good, but not my favorite. It's good. It's not. I don't know. For some reason, I'm just not feeling it. And I've listened to that track at least 5 times. So I'm just. Maybe it's just me. And, you know, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite. It's a good track, but not really impressed. Time Flies, featuring another artist. Very smooth. Very good. Monster You Made. I love the concept. Definitely love the concept. It kind of gives you that man in the mirror kind of take, but sometimes I feel like it's missing something. I'm not really sure what's missing. The production, maybe it is the production of the track. There's something missing from Monster that I can't really say. I don't know. I'm just not feeling that. Within the Sub is another Burna Boy. What you kind of expect from him. So it was a fun track, great story. You know, it's more rap influence than the traditional Afrobeat, which is more like the traditional jazz, fella like kind of thing. So I'll give that one. Real Life, you know, it's okay. Not a classic Burna Boy. That's the thing. Again, I think that's that P Diddy influence on the track that didn't really flow. If you already know Burna Boy, if you're not a classic, traditional Burna Boy fan, you may not understand what I'm saying. You may not get it. It's okay. So overall, what do I give the track? I'll give the track a solid 7. It's not African Giant. Let me tell you that. If you're a fan of African Giant, like I said, I listen to tracks about 5 times before I give it a rating or give it a comment or have a strong opinion about it. When I listened to African Giant the first time, I was sold off the first time. I remember actually going from, I think, DC to Philly, and I listened to that track the whole time. African Giant is probably the best track that I've listened to from the beginning to the end since King's Daniel, No Bad Song. So if you get into Afrobeat songs and you're looking for a great album to impress your girlfriend or to really, really enjoy, go find King's Daniel, No Bad Song. That's a great Afrobeat album. African Giant, yes. If you get into Afrobeat and you're learning what Burna Boy is for the first time, African Giant is the album you really, really want to listen to. The good thing about music is good music never get old. 10 years from now, you will still be talking about that album. This album, good, but I don't think it's going to be classic. It's not gonna be a classic album. It's not gonna be a classic album like the African Giant was, but it's still a really, really good album. But I'm happy for Burna Boy that a lot of people here in America are getting to know him, getting to his music, getting to understand what Afrobeat music is all about. And again, please don't get me wrong. I'm not comparing it to Kiss Daddy. I'm just trying to tell my American Afrobeat fans, if you really get into Afrobeat and you're looking for good albums, so check out Kiss Daniel, No Bad Song. Burna Boy, African Giant. Definitely check out this album also. It's key. So with that, if you like what I'm saying, if you don't like it, or you review it, you have a different opinion, please comment below. Follow us on Afrobeat Live, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. So that's my review. I give it a solid 7, C+. So that's how I feel about it. So let me know what you think about the album. Again, follow us on Afrobeat Live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Every now and then, I'll review Afrobeat music. Don't worry, you can thank me later. I'll review and let you know what to get or what not to get, or what to download, what to stream, and I'll give you a true opinion from my Afrobeat love.